Hello, welcome to Game Over Gerkinman. This is Gerkinman, and this is the final episode of Conker, Live and Reloaded. We have, oh look at that lovely smoke coming out of the castle over there. We have 3 people with us this week to help us round out this journey. Please introduce yourselves in alphabetical order, if you will. Keep things simple.
Alright, my name's Adam, so I go first, I guess. I'm a software engineer, and I like programming games. I like ROM hacking games, rather. And that's pretty much it.
And my name's Casey. Wait, what's the other guy's name?
Joe.
I'm Joe.
C comes before J.
Yes. I'm Casey, and I go next. Hello, everybody.
Hi, Casey.
I guess he's done. So, my name's Joe, and I'm a 2D artist, and I'm working with Adam on Pokemon Prism. So, yeah.
So you're making 2D sprites and tiles and things.
Yeah, I like pixel art, and I also use paint and stuff, other kinds of medium for art, but pixel art is popular for video games, so I'm going
Yeah, I wonder why that is.
And we have the limitations of the Game Boy hardware. We're doing that too.
Have you tried Hexels?
It's mostly hardware.
Have you tried the Hexels program?
Oh yeah, Hexels is pretty cool. Yeah. It's like a new way of making isometric art. Well, it's not really a new way, but it's sort of like a streamlined process.
It's very streamlined.
If you
haven't used it, go check it out. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about Conker. Just having a conversation.
More specifically, the windmill.
The
windmill's destroyed. You never go in it, but you did in Conker's 12 Tales.
Yeah, tell us that story, Adam.
Yes.
Basically, the windmill, that was one of the first places you went into in Conker's 12 Tales. But here is the last, which is kind of weird, looking at them back and forth.
But you were saying in Bat's Tower is probably what was inside here originally.
Yeah, basically in one of the videos you ran around in circles trying to turn that cog. And in 12 Tales you did the same thing, except I don't know what effect that produced.
Huh.
Probably something a lot less sexual than what happened in this game.
Maybe you turned the windmill top or something, I don't know.
That sounds like it would make sense if it was to like spin the windmill and make something happen.
But
what doesn't make sense is... Yeah, what doesn't make sense is coming in here and then you're at a bank. Because he goes...
clearly was like something they must have added later.
It's not on the same side of the level, so it wouldn't make sense anyway. That'd be some really trippy tunnel you had to go through.
Yeah.
Well, clearly they didn't have the bank planned in, 12 Tales or whatever. They were just like, we gotta put a bank in. We're gonna put it, I don't know.
We gotta put a heist
stick it under the windmill.
What?
Yeah.
Rubbish classic,
the classic dig underground to get to the bank vault.
You can actually dig underground in 12 Tales. And in Conker's Bad Fur Day, there's actually some geometry on top of the windmill that you can also walk on top of, and there's some open doors and stuff, but there's no warp there, so it's like they did plan for you to actually go inside in Bad Fur Day, but they didn't for some reason.
Right out.
We gotta have a heist. That's what the windmill's gonna be. You're gonna heist things.
Oh, yeah, I know him.
What if they like turn the windmill into a bank?
I
What if
don't
they did that
remember.
instead?
I'm her boyfriend.
What's her name? Barry? I don't remember her tits juggling like they do here. It's like all of a sudden the Dead or Alive team were handed the game.
I don't pay attention
this
to
game
tits,
needs boob
Gerkinman.
physics.
Okay.
Physics are important to games.
They are now. Boob physics in
Unrealistic
games.
boob physics, of course.
I've never seen realistic boob physics in games. I always move like they'd made of jello.
Slow motion jello.
Slow mo
They're
jello.
born with implants.
Implants don't
Her
move
outfit
like that.
and her boob physics is a reference to the Matrix.
I don't remember.
We'll get to
Yeah,
that.
that's what the Matrix was about, was they're trying to create a program to make the best boob physics.
That's right.
That's what it was.
That's why
That's
Neo.
what Earth was.
That's how
Because
Neo
that was what
worked out
Earth
that the
was,
Matrix.
right?
He was living in the Matrix. He's like, boobs shouldn't move like this. This is fake. This is all. None of this is real.
I'm dreaming.
Because that's.
I was always weirded out by the fact his tail disappears here. I wonder if that was why they decided to do that.
So you
Maybe
can
they
see
didn't
the
refresh them.
awesome trench coat
Maybe.
thing.
It's like Hitchhiker's
It's
Guide to the
popular
Galaxy,
somewhere.
which is. Oh,
Oh, here we go. Here's that
here's our-
classic
yeah.
Matrix parody. This was used heavily in the the videos they released to market the game.
It's weird, if you go back to the main area, he gets out of the Matrix outfit and he's back to his normal clothes, but if you go back to this area, he then gets his Matrix outfit on. He can go back and forth
He
as many
goes-
times he wants.
He goes, oh shit, I'm in the overworld again. I better take these clothes off.
That's something I wish they added to this game. Like when you finish it, like let you replay it with a choice
Look
of
at the
those
dynamite
outfits to
stick,
play
yeah.
through the whole game with those outfits.
Oh yeah.
Or like
But you
make
can do
it.
the helicopter
Pay to
tail
play.
thing with that.
Yeah, we'll put his tail out through it. I don't know. Maybe then he uses the jacket. He pulls the sides out and glides or something. I don't know.
Is this so like you were saying they use this to advertise the game? So does
Yeah.
that mean that in these days the Matrix was basically like the Minecraft of our time?
Hell
Because
yeah.
nowadays it's use Minecraft to advertise things. Back then it was the Matrix.
Yeah. No, I remember getting a. It was a magazine called Hyper Magazine, and it had a bunch of Conker N64 game videos, and it had the sequence with the to promote the game, and it had the sequence with the flower. It
Oh,
had
yeah.
the sequence with the singing poo, and it had the conversation with Count Concula, and
Huh.
it had this Matrix part here.
And all
Those were the
sorts of
4
cool
videos.
stuff. Some subtle changes to the final.
Yeah, they might have came out
Now-
of V3, actually. I think.
Now Rareware they loved this room because they put this room in Perfect Dark as well. One of the multiplayer levels was based on this.
Well, it wasn't
They
the
just
same
moved-
room.
Oh no, it was. They had a room with like the pillars like this with an elevator on one end, and it like looked just like it was in one of the multiplayer levels.
Oh.
I see.
Yeah.
They just really like the Matrix.
Yeah.
Well, this
If
came
there-
out after Perfect Dark, so I guess they
I know.
copied it, or
They could have just shared it between.
Wall
it would have been.
running.
But
yeah,
they were
we
like
need
two
a
different
bank.
departments.
Take this, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe just someone at Rare said about doing a Matrix parody, and someone said, "Do you want that level from Perfect Dark that we made?" And they were like, "Yes." And then that's how it happened. Chris, if you're watching, let us know whether this is true or not. What's the deal? Because we're just speculating here.
I don't know. I think they just made the same room twice. Is what I think happened.
Yeah, probably.
That's what I believe.
I do like the fact that they actually get those like Matrix-style grids on the pillars when they get where they're like chunks missing.
Oh yeah.
Quite cool. That wasn't in the Nintendo 64 version, but it's a nice touch that they put in.
Yeah.
The B like context sensitive B's are Matrix 2, the grids
Yep.
or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, originally you just stood behind them. You could press B from anywhere in the room and basically do it.
No, you had to be on the left or the right still.
Did you? I remember being like in some weird places and managing to get it to do it. This used to be really
That's what
cool.
I know.
Yeah, and
That's
so many
sticker.
TV shows and Flash movies and whatnot parody that exact scene.
It was
Knife to the
famous.
It was.
It was a famous sequence. Yeah.
That
I
was-
remember when I was 12, I also did a Flash parody of the Bullet Time Matrix sequence.
When
It's
you
one of
were
the-
12, you had to be 12 to do it. You couldn't be any other age.
I can proudly say that aside from my work on The Matrix Still Has You, which was based on something that didn't happen in The Matrix, like I've never done a bullet
I
time
remember
thing.
the story behind. I remember like Joseph time, but someone told the story behind that clip that you made,
Oh
where
dear.
it's like, oh, we had a script for it, and then Gerkinman just fucking did all of his own shit. I don't know what happened.
I don't remember
Cut
getting.
out so much stuff.
He basically he just gave me the lines, and I put in some of my own
yeah.
visual gags, and he edited a lot of them out because he didn't recognize all the robots. And that was my joke, was like, oh, it's the robots
Oh,
from
there's
invading, so I'll put all the robots from every fucking movie ever in it. And Joey only recognized like 3 of the robots, so he took them all out.
It's also like what was it in his first Matrix character? I guess he told like his sort of Flash Brothers, or maybe it was Dim at the time. The whatever the perfect speed guys are like, oh yeah, we're gonna make this scene where this happens, and they just said, oh okay, and they just like took the scene and just made it like overnight, like here you go, and he's like, what? Like didn't have a script for it or anything, it just kind of happened.
Oh, the kick!
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, plus explosion.
Look at that fan shadow that wasn't there a second ago, but now it is, and now it's gone.
And they're gonna come in
That's
and
bad.
turn around, and everything's gonna fall apart.
Those fan textures on the ground look like frame-by-frame textures, not actual light being casted.
Oh wow.
I think you're right.
Ah, I spotted it. You learn things in Game Over Gerkinman very occasionally.
Artist eyes.
Yeah. Oh, they just looked a bit choppy, and I was like, but the rest of the frame rate was fine, and that told me that they were...
I hate voice acting, by the way.
You hate doing voice acting, or you just hate voice
I
acting
hate
in
hers.
everything?
It's just like no. Well, yes, I hate all.
That's
no,
racist.
I'm not.
That's racist.
Yeah, go on in a minute.
Oh. Dear. Dear, oh dear. That goal, that ball in the middle looks really, really smooth. It's a good looking ball.
Wasn't there in the original.
Is that like a Tomb Raider reference?
Is that what that is?
What?
Like the movie?
Oh.
I doubt.
No, I was just kidding.
If there's anything Conker needed, it was references to the Tomb Raider film with Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
That's what was always missing. in
There
the
was
original.
bullet time in that movie too.
Oh,
There you
dear.
go, materialist. Well, you can talk. Anyway,
Oh dear. Oh my god, look at all that
where
money.
do I start? Come here.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. Very professional here on Game Over Gerkinman. Always.
With cigars.
Yeah, they've all got cigars. Get over here,
funny,
you
though.
greedy bastard!
This is where Grand Theft Auto got their ideas from.
An
What?
open world Conker game
Go
could be
around
fun.
baseball
The style
bat.
of Grand
These
Theft
are
Auto.
prostitutes.
These are the prostitutes. And
Hey,
Conker's
get your
the
money
prison.
back from
These
it.
are just made enough money.
I love that sometime later. It's just like, yeah,
What if you had to do that to all of them just to get to this scene?
that would have been hilarious. I'm glad they didn't do that though.
It would have increased the gameplay time, so yes.
Yeah.
Win.
I'm a millionaire, Barry.
You can't rob a bank and then call yourself a millionaire. That's stolen money.
Yeah, it's like, well,
Oh, hi,
Looks like
where'd
I'm
you come from?
1%.
Here you go.
I would have think only have $1 million, especially something like this one.
This game probably costs more than $1 million to make.
So do you think
Yeah.
this guy was just sitting there watching him collect all the money this whole time?
He's a
Architect who
real
watches
kinky
all.
voyeur, this guy.
He gets off on it. It's like, look at him
He's
smacking.
not red, he's orange.
How are they in space?
It's just, Casey, don't ask questions. We're in space
That's
now.
the moon, dude. They're not in space yet, that's the moon.
Oh,
That's a magnifying window, duh.
Yeah, jeez. Get your facts
To be
straight.
a technical.
Panther. But he was just in stories.
Who are you calling fairy?
the Panther King was just in stories, even though he's our fucking king.
After all,
Yeah.
very
Even though everyone's all like humanoid creature people.
Yep. Oh dear.
Weird. That's another like weird joke that they just threw in there.
That's a gay joke.
Yeah.
You didn't know that, Casey?
No, but I mean, it's just weird that they were just like, it's the fairy Panther King, and it's like, what does that have to do with anything? Like, did this conversation
It's
happen?
ironic.
I think someone said someone thought of a gay
purple.
joke and then they wrote around the gay joke. They're like, we haven't had
But
a gay
it's like-
joke in this game yet.
Yeah.
Doesn't get there it is.
Caesar status.
Despite the fact, despite the fact that there's a million of these bouncing around the fucking planet, here's one you have.
You can get the rest out of Conker's patch when you're done with him.
Step aside, Conker. I know how
This
to
was a
do
pretty
like this.
big deal back in the day.
What's that?
What's about to happen?
Pretty graphic.
It is. This never happens. I can't remember any game that has this happen since.
I'm trying to think about what's so bad about this.
Saki-san is probably gonna talk about this if she hasn't yet.
Oh god, that girl needs to stop talking.
Oh.
Oh, that sounded like you just blew in your pants. That's sick. You're a sick guy.
What's graphic and bad about this?
No, it's not yet, not yet, not
Yeah,
yet.
that becomes excessive.
Oh, yeah,
The Matrix style bullet hitting.
yeah.
Hey, mind where you...
Conker, you're a fucking idiot. It was shooting her for like 30 seconds. We're just shooting her. Oh.
Like, after like 12 minutes of shooting, it's just like, wait a second.
And that's what you get for being having a personality
Racist.
and not being. I like that though. It's like, well, basically, this chick's in this game and she doesn't need saving. She's just here and she's helping us out. So, better kill her. I don't know. It shows that he means business, I guess.
I do like that she gets killed. I think that's a good plot.
It's bold. It's like I hate the Alien versus Predator movies, but I like the fact that the kids get killed in it. That makes me very happy because kids never get killed in movies; they always live. And the fact that it's just like up front, it's just like fucking kill the kids. It's like, oh yes, thank you.
I think I like because it's like Conker's such a jerk all the time, and it's like it's interesting to see like everything just turn against him at the end.
It's a bit like Scarface.
Yeah, it kind of is. You know,
he doesn't die.
I'm surprised I don't have a Scarface reference right about here. You know.
Yeah, actually, that's true.
Movie. I mean,
Pretty
movie.
much.
They probably originally were going to end it like Scarface, but then realized they wouldn't be able to make a sequel. But then it turned out they couldn't make a sequel. I love the way this just comes out of fucking nowhere. The scientist just comes back and he's just like, yeah, let's see if he's going to make the milk. This happened. Conker's got the right idea. What the fuck's going on?
Well, because there's this whole plot going on, but Conker's unaware of it the whole game.
That's true.
Like,
Not sure what's going on here.
now it's interesting that like you don't like you'd think this guy'd be the final boss, but then he isn't. They just have it be something else entirely.
Twist. It was a nice twist. It didn't make any sense. It was nice. It was there.
This guy.
It's Dr. Cripple-Sack. I don't remember the rest of his name.
What a sick bastard.
He's rubbing his hands together, so you know he's nasty.
Oh yeah.
Excellent.
Pretty much.
Bad guys always rub their hands together.
How could he have planted it in the Panther King? Probably
through the milk, I'd say. Yeah, I'd say
Yeah,
through
with
the milk.
milk or something. Yeah, which I don't know how. Oh.
alien milk.
Yeah, he's been milking aliens.
And it looks just like one.
Yeah, it's a fantastic caricature. Like, his character just enough to get away with it.
No, it's blue, so it's okay.
It looks just like it's got the head and everything.
Yeah.
I like that guy. He's just out of here. And he gets away. He lives on. To the hearts and souls of all of us.
Oh, this is it.
This is it. This is where things get all Super Mario 64.
When you bought this game off the shelf, kids, were you thinking it was gonna end with a fucking alien?
You're right there. Nah. Right. I'm if I believe in this world and in this castle. So out of
Technology.
I have something known as tech.
These days, if you rewrote it, it'd be like, I have science!
Yeah. Science!
Science! I like the fact it just takes us into
that.
orbit and it just takes off. This ship is so... This place is so out of date. Take us into space! 2 sentences.
And the moon is in the same place for some reason.
Yeah.
It's going towards it, maybe.
The
power of
oxygen, 2 parts petrol.
You do a pretty good impression of that guy.
Never gonna get
I just love that Barry's dead, all this shit's going on, it's just like, oh, I'm never gonna get home now. It's just... that is, you selfish prick.
Best game alien ever.
Oh,
I love the voiceover in this bit.
Oh, where the cripple sack gets sucked out.
No, it's just the alarm where it's just like you should really the door.
It's the original Gladys.
It's something else. I don't know what it says. It's something like it tells you exactly what to do, and it gets like annoyed.
Go
throw the alien out and shut the bloody door.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
Oh no!
Oh, there you go.
Oh, you bitch! Oh, well, it's just gonna go out the fucking space door.
Oh, no! No! I love it.
My scientific mind forgot about the door.
Oh, mine.
Technology. All his technology, he can give himself legs, yo.
Yeah. Eddie gravity's way cooler
Get
than
a
legs.
fucking chair.
Joystick powered chair rockets. Way better than legs.
It is a much simpler solution. So yeah, they show you an alien, you're like, oh, this is gonna be an epic boss battle, and then it's like, so long, the Bowser!
Yeah.
2 punches, yo. It is an alien baby. You're really punching a baby. Sick fucking
Oh, we've
Conker.
got a few babies in this game, actually. Haven't we, Adam?
It's
Yeah,
neat,
some of those in the spooky chapter.
Then we killed some baby
Yeah,
dinosaurs,
porcelain babies.
crushed a baby
I
dinosaur.
actually like that it's dark. I
Oh,
don't
you
know
did.
why.
Missed that though.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I
It's
absolutely
like
missed.
the ultimate. It's like the ultimate platform parody. I don't know.
So when he starts blocking, it's just like, oh, it feels almost randomized when you actually get a punch in.
Yeah, for the third one.
Yeah.
Well, it's like an actual boss battle, you know.
It's like a Marvel fight right now.
No one can hit anybody. Only Imperial Stormtroopers fight with such accuracy. You could say I really fell for this boss.
You got 1 hit left.
Yep.
Oh.
And he's got 1 hit left.
Oh! Oh!
This is the gift that keeps on giving. It's so tense. So
Oh
tense.
shit!
Clutch! Oh!
Oh no! Just
Dodged.
Oh,
come
man.
on! Don't.
Oh, there it is.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh no!
This is so tense. This is it. This is the
Oh,
moment
there you
everyone's
go.
been waiting
Oh.
There we go.
for. Hey!
Watch it. Front
Yo.
down. Oh!
It's all
Oh.
scratching the floor. That's awesome.
Yeah!
And you beat the game.
Beat the game.
Congratulations.
It's one of the greatest endings ever, actually. As much as a lot of this game has aged, this is just as relevant now as it ever was. This ending is
Oh, this
still
ending-
brilliant. It's just fantastic. Fantastic writing.
The game's locked up.
Uh,
I don't believe it. What is this? Is this a testing department for the office?
it almost feels like a shame to talk over this.
This gives me an idea. Hello? If there are any software
Can you hear him, Adam?
I can hear you.
Adam.
I
Yeah.
can hear you.
Type
Just
something in.
do some typing for him.
Alright, yeah.
Is the fact that it says C, is a C for Chris?
Here's the plan. I will
The C drive, I think, or
Yeah.
C
CMD.
drive.
Bad one at
No.
left in the
On the
game.
Nintendo 64?
If you will
Yeah?
say, well, I don't know,
There you go.
help
We
me out
know.
with this guy.
It is a computer.
What do you think?
Okay. Command.
Get rid of this background. It's really grimy. That's better.
Grimy.
Weapons maybe?
Yeah, there's nothing worse than grimy
Oh
backgrounds.
yeah, this scene.
There's this weird halo thing happening around Conker's face when it goes past his tail and shit. It's really, really
Oh, yeah.
strange. Anyone else notice that?
I did actually, yeah. But it's like when the fuzz goes over
Yeah.
the other face.
It's like this weird. It's like the fur.
Yeah,
effect breaks.
the material in the shader kind of screws up a bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah. What's that all about, Adam? What's that? What's that?
I just think it's a glitch with the shader, the fur shader that Conker has in this environment.
There you go.
Probably because it's all white.
You heard it here first, folks. It's a problem with the fur shader. You can take that to university.
You can take that home to your parents and eat a pie.
Oh man, I love pie.
Okay, let's get into position.
It looks like it's trying to emulate the ambient light reflected off the environment. So since it's all white, it just looks really bad.
Oh yeah.
Oh. So there is a technical thing for it. There you go. Now you know even more. This is how we start the show. Everyone press play. There you go.
Yeah.
And then falls straight down. All the momentum was gone.
Yeah, all the momentum's gone because it's been paused for a while.
Well, that's the space aliens work. You didn't know that? There's no momentum. They go from space back to Earth, and then there's gravity all of a sudden, so they fall straight down.
Yeah. I didn't realize it.
Anything else?
Pretty much.
Who are these guys? Oh, hello.
Oh, there. Here
characters.
comes everyone. That classic rare reunion where you have all the characters coming at the end.
If only I played some Mario music over it and gave them names.
Well, I was always one of the things I love about the Donkey Kong Country games is when you finished it, it did the parade of all the characters.
Yeah, they all have canon names.
Yeah.
Come on, Conker. Up on to throw with you.
I want to throw with you.
But you don't understand.
Everyone always has to have
I
a
really wanna
different
be king.
accent.
Yep.
Oh no, I forgot.
Oh.
I should have brought Barry back to life.
There, you done goofed, Conker. You done goofed.
I like that. It's a good little arc for him, though.
Yeah.
It really is. Like, it's actually pretty well written here.
Yeah, it's really, really nice.
Got everything. You got everything you wanted, except the one thing that mattered most.
Oh, well. More games need endings like this.
It's pretty satisfying, actually.
It's a very satisfying ending. Especially considering the opening of the game.
Yeah.
Because by the time this comes around, you've kind of forgotten about how it opens.
Yeah.
It all comes for full circle.
Ah.
Well, at the
Yeah, it's
beginning,
like the
too,
windmill.
he's like, I'm king, you know, and you're like, oh. how's
King
this
of all the world.
Yeah.
Then you just forget all about that until you get here.
Yeah, it's
And you find out it's so empty and terrible for him too, and it's like, oh no.
I love the fact that we're in New York and Hawaii and Noonaton.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Good old Noonaton. Mavis the cow is on the milk bottle, on the milk cartons.
I like that the mouse that blew up at the beginning. It's all
It's back stitched together, yeah. That was a nice touch.
Long live the king.
Will you stop beating me?
I'm not beating him.
Long live the king!
Long live the king!
Long live the king!
Chicken
They should
chaser.
have had a. They should have had a Jiggy in there jumping up and down.
Well, cheese is kind of like a jiggy.
I know, but they just should have had one. I don't know why. It would have been funny. Maybe not, actually.
They
at
take
all.
place in the same universe, so it's possible.
Conker,
We're going
Banjo,
down
and
that road
Kazooie were
again.
probably killed by Conker in one of these little side quests.
Yeah, really.
Pretty much.
Who would have thought that?
There you go.
Or maybe it's not a real one, I don't know.
I guess you know who these guys are.
Rare Universe is a confusing one.
Definitely do.
Maybe there's different dimensions as well in the Rare Universe.
Here we go.
I may be king.
So deep. Rare games are so deep.
Yeah, this is the Matrix. It's actually not the real world.
It's just that it's bizarre how this game is so deep, though. Like, all things considered.
Yeah, this game was all like poop jokes and baby killing, and then the end moral is, hey, you've done some horrible things.
You're an
and now
asshole, look
alone.
at you.
Yeah, you're a jerk, and everyone likes you, and you're sad.
It's the greatest piece of art I've ever seen.
It's the great voice acting here too, where it's just like the last, it's just gone. It's just, he sounds like seriously like he's really unhappy.
This is the Scarface tribute.
I think what happened was Chris got told by Miyamoto that Star Fox was going to be in replacing the Fox as a dinosaur planet, and then he went into the room and recorded that, and that's why he sounds so mad.
No idea.
No idea. We'll never know. Unless you want to message us, Chris, if you've seen this and enjoyed it, and you want to talk to us, then please feel free to email us at. Thank you for joining us on Game Over, Gerkinman. I don't have. He's not going to say this. I got his email. What is this? 2004? Whatever. Anyway, thanks Casey. Thanks Adam. Thanks Joe. Join us next week when we start a whole new game. I'm going to decide right now what it's going to be. Going to look at my list. We're going to start playing the Simpsons game and keep the comedy bandwagon going. Oh
Ooh.
dear.
Oh, I wanted to shout a really bad game and have you go like, "No, Casey, you dumbass," and kick me out of the channel. That'd have been funny.
Yeah, but there's still time. Anyway.
Play Action 52.
Oh dear.